Hi Carolina, this is Bev. I am an ex-IELTS examiner. I'll give you some feedback on your first essay. Alrighty, it is a fact that recently our society has developed through technology a new degree of communication. Full stop. Yet recent sociological studies report that electronic media usage has negatively affected the communication level within the nuclear family. I strongly agree with the results of these studies. This essay will illustrate the family's decline in interaction, using examples to support my arguments. Lovely introduction, Carolina. Okay, Carolina, because you've sent me your essay in PDF, it's not possible for me to highlight and point as clearly. Okay, you need to send it to me in a Word document that I can highlight and give a more clearer feedback. Okay. Firstly, nowadays, parents do not invest enough time in healthy educational activities with their children. Okay. In fact, they should aim to teach them how to communicate. Instead, television has gained more is increasingly fulfilling the role of life teacher amongst young people. For example, in social moment, I would rephrase that and say, for example, when the family is having dinner, which should be an opportunity for social interaction, all electronic devices should be switched off, and parents should engage in conversation on school topics in order to promote an exchange of ideas and develop critical thinking skills in their children. Therefore, if parents would rediscover the value of talking, children could learn to communicate effectively in society. Secondly, the internet, and in particular social media, has almost filled in this lack of interaction. Has almost replaced I know what you're trying to say, but the way you phrased it doesn't make sense. The internet and particular social media have taken the place of family interaction. Nevertheless, parents are now concerned about the risks of this disconnection, like the restricted control available on the internet and the lacking of real-life social development. That doesn't really make sense, Carolina. What? Okay, there it is. Oh, it is highlighting. From there to there. Doesn't quite... I know what you're trying to say, but you need to rephrase that sentence. Okay, there's a lot of ideas there. You need to maybe break it up into separate sentences. For example, not in example, for example, the data collected from a social experiment conducted in Sydney primary schools illustrated the gravity of the problem. Nice phrase. Only 2 out of 10 students will interact in real life, while 8 would rather become friends on Facebook. Therefore, young people are emancipating themselves from their family. I don't know if that's quite the right word to use, Carolina. Emancipation is usually got to do with freedom from slavery and having a right to vote. Okay, it's a lovely word, but this is not used in the correct way. You might want to say disengaging themselves from their family, with their communication being replaced by emails and short text messages. Right. To conclude, from the examples given, I firmly believe that the last 2 decades has seen the decline of family communication. Full stop. There is a strong tendency between young people to forge non-real life relationships through social media rather than in real life. Okay, Carolina, you've got a very good task response in that you're answering the question. You have put across your point of view very well, and you've cited it with examples. So you've done really well there. I would just make some of the changes that I suggested. If you implement those changes, this could bring the essay up to a 7. But as it stands at the moment, you're looking more at a 6.5. Okay, very good first effort. Okay, good.